Okay, guys. Dirty feet.
Dirty feet.
Get your feet dirty. It's
feet.
our first session of grounding in YouTube.
Grounding in YouTube.
Twice a week.
Twice a week.
We take our feet off. We take our feet off. We take our shoes off.
And I climbed this mountain in Converse. So if anybody ever has an excuse, I don't recommend it, but it's possible.
What we do is we go to, technically there are hiking spots, but we don't go to the hiking spot. So let me show.
Yeah.
Let me show. So we climbed up here. There's definitely no road or anything to walk on.
Yeah, we
just kind of
climbed.
Figure it out. Is that where I had it?
But that's that is life, right? Okay, so we just talked about earning it now, paying for it now. So the life that I have right now, I have earned. I literally, every single action that I have taken, I have earned in my life. And right now, January of 2024, I have made a huge move.
She made huge changes this year.
And it's all contrary action, because it's really, really scary to change your life. We all talk about, oh, one day we're gonna do this, and it's as if we're waiting to grow up to get this feeling of it's time. But that feeling actually does never exist. I earned this life. I made a huge move, and now I'm literally living it. Everything that I talked about last year, the year before, it never changed. And
it's they say, your life changed overnight, and it does, but it takes a lot of work to get to the day when suddenly everything changes.
Yeah.
So you do all the work, and then when you have put in the work, it just says this, boom, and everything can change. And I think so. I like putting myself in hard situations, because I know I'm gonna work harder, and now I'm at the point where I'm gonna continuously put myself on purpose in a not shitty necessarily, just in a difficult, hard situation. I'm going to do it all the time, every month, because that's how crazy shit happens. And contrary actions, as we're going to talk about, is everything they've ever taught us ever since we grew up. Everything. It's so crazy. We just talked about it the other day. Is the complete opposite of what they tell us. It's what you're supposed to do, right? We're talking about being sick.
Yes.
And you know how they always say, I was talking to a client of mine that's really sick right now, and initially we all think, oh my God, I'm sick. So I have a cold or flu or whatever there is. So I need to take this medication, right? And then I'm supposed to rest.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't go work out. And then, some
I need to
people
be
have
hot.
learned, that they need to go to a sauna.
Yeah.
But in reality, what's actually going to help you is work out. Yeah, maybe not as hard as usual.
Yeah.
But get a sweat in.
Yes.
Get fucking cold.
Yes.
As crazy as it sounds.
No.
Get a cold plunge or a cry session or a cold shower.
Yeah.
And don't fucking rest. And definitely don't skip out on your food.
Yes.
You need proper nutrition. But then people, oh my God, I'm sick. I need to rest. I need to get hot. And then I should eat ice cream or something. Absolutely. It's no, do none of those things.
Yeah. No. And you know what? A step further. So I am in recovery, and contrary action is a huge thing, because you don't want to wake up early in the morning, but you need to wake up early. You get shit done. You don't want to go to the gym, right? And then I always feel tired. Even my body sometimes tricks me into being tired, and then it's a weird, but once I go, I'm oh my God, I'm so excited. So everything is contrary action. Sometimes it just feels weird, and it's okay to feel weird. That's okay. That's the thing. It's okay to not feel okay all the time. Being uncomfortable, like you said, you are putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. That's what you
makes you feel better.
But it makes you feel, and because you're pushing yourself to do something, contrary action.
But it's because people do weird shit because they don't feel good, right? And you want to feel good. So instead of doing this quick fix solution that society tells you, so you feel better right now, you should do this other thing that also makes you feel not so good and uncomfortable, but it's actually going to fix the problem. So here's the thing, you already feel shitty. So why don't you just feel shitty for a little bit longer and fix the problem, instead of temporarily relieve it right now, and then you're causing even more problems.
Absolutely. Like, for example, even like a simple headache, like people think like, oh my God, like something's wrong with my body. But pain is like something that's indicating to your body. That's the way like it talks to your body. So drink water first. Like, don't immediately go for that pill like you're talking about, like that quick fix. Drink some water. Like walk around. Have you eaten? That's a big thing. What are you eating? Like things like, so when you have like pain and all these things happen, most of it comes from what you're eating too. So like it's as strange as it sounds. So contrary action is like, I know we earn the body that we have right now. Okay. So it's like, of course it was uncomfortable to be in prep, right? But I earned that. And now my body has like, it's starting to acclimate. It's really starting to like it. It's starting to like to feel healthy. You actually feel better. My cells feel better. And it took contrary action though. It took being uncomfortable. It took being in no man's land. Being in no man's land is so scary because it's the unknown. And that's okay, because I have to accept exactly where I am in order to get to where I want to be. That's contrary action. I have to accept right now.
And I think I've been talking to a lot of people recently about it. I say it as a joke, but I also, because it might not apply to every single thing, but I always say whatever you are taught, wherever the system or society tells you to do, if you do the complete opposite, you're probably gonna be very well.
Yeah.
Because everything they fucking tell us to do, like I know by now because I've done it so long and realized that every fucking thing they tell us, we're supposed to do the complete opposite. And I said, a lot of people think I'm crazy, but then the people that are now applying this, I said, I have a lot of clients, like clients come to me because they have issues, right? And they want help. And I'm having conversations, so I talk a lot to my clients. It's not just, oh, go train this and do this to eat. So you go to the store and they tell you, oh, you should eat this way and this way and this way to be healthy. But then in reality, like all of this so-called healthy food that they're saying is not healthy at all. And they're even doing this fucking Netflix documentary right now where, as I watched, did we watch it together?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Now it started and it was a lot of good information. And then long story short, in the end, they're like, oh, everyone should go vegan because like meat is so bad for you. And it fucks up, like you get health issues and you get this issue and this issue. But I was like, but that's not true.
No.
It's the complete fucking
and
opposite.
I want to bring something back. So like with contrary action too, for example, you have metal in your body, right? Like you are cut up. You have been through a lot of stuff. I mean, accidents. Okay.
Everywhere.
So doctors would tell you to rest, tell you that you can't have a lot of movement, that you're going to have osteoporosis, that you're going to have neurological pain, that you're going to have arthritis, all of these things. But what do? Contrary action. Do you go out in the cold?
Yes.
Do you?
Every day. We're out in the fucking cold right now. Yeah, cold is it? And we have our feet on the ground here.
And how do you feel? And how does your body feel?
Feet on the ground.
How does your body feel?
It's really cold. And I'm gonna say that the first time ever that I did something like this, I did a cry session, and I swear I thought I was gonna die. I couldn't breathe. Like my nose clogged up. I literally could not get air into my lungs, and I was like, like I'm in there like this. I'm not kidding. And I step outside, and I was like, what the fuck, Maaxx? What is wrong with you? And I'm like, get your shit together. And then I told myself, no, you know what? It's all mental. My body can do this. It's my mind that can't do it, because I always said like, cold is the worst thing I can think of. And would I like to be in the cold all the time? No. I mean, here's the thing. Anything to the extreme is not good for you.
Right.
But I go out in the cold every day. I go out. We've done a fucking photo shoot in freezing cold. I was in a t-shirt the whole time. We were out for what? A couple of hours at least in the cold. And it's all mental.
Yes.
You can turn your fucking mind off. I'm not saying guys go out in like the fucking minus degree and just stand there for hours.
No.
That's not what I'm saying.
No.
But do a fucking cold plunge. Or get out in the cold. Put your damn feet on it. Take a cold shower.
Yeah.
If you don't have a cold plunge or you can't go anywhere or you live somewhere hot, take a fucking cold shower and do it every single day for like at least 30 seconds. You can start there. Yeah. And it will improve your health.
Or if you have anxiety, you know what? Go for a walk. there's another contrary action. Even like for mental health things. Like for me, yesterday I was feeling a little depressed, and you know what? I did not want to do anything. But guess what? I know that, so I get up and get in the car regardless. So I just turn off my brain and I drive to the gym, and once I'm there,
you feel great.
I feel so much better.
But even now, we said today is the rest day, no phone day, only the recording phone, not the actual connected phone. And we sat on the couch, and I was thinking, okay, so we have to do we are gonna go out today. We're gonna do grounding. We're gonna do the YouTube. We're gonna do all this stuff. And I look at you and I said like, hey, should we just, because there's this movie that we're gonna watch,
right,
which is fucking great. And I said, should we watch the movie first or go out first? Because I am gonna do both the things,
right?
But then the longer you wait or push it, the harder it gets, right?
Yeah.
So we're sitting on the couch. It's like cozy. I was kind of cold, so I had the blanket on me.
Yeah.
And thinking in my mind, do I want to get more cold right now? I mean, not really. and then you said, you're like, well, we should probably just go and get it over. I'm like, no, sure, it's right. Let's do it first.
Yeah.
And now we're here. And you know how great I feel right now?
Yeah.
I feel fucking great. My feet are freezing cold.
I want to point something out. So what you just said too, like, you know how people are like, oh, you're superhuman. You're like, dude, what you just said, that's what people feel. You're cozy. You're this.
Yeah,
so
I
know
too.
a lot of people. Yeah,
all
you
the time.
You feel what
I love
they feel.
Cozy. I love cozy.
You love to feel comfortable, right? Like
course.
that's so we push yourself. And again, what I said too, my
but do
brain.
You know what I love even more?
What?
Fucking mental growth.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna do the cozy also though.
Yes, because you know what? That's taking care of yourself. So there's again to the extreme, right? Like we're not gonna go sit rock climb all day and be like, oh, you have to do this all day. Like no, we can do it right now, and then we also can go take care of ourselves, be nice to ourselves, eat some good food, like smile, laugh, watch something good, like just.
But even now, are your feet cold?
No.
Oh, they're not? I was gonna say my feet are freezing, but I feel
well, you know
great
what?
anyway.
I don't like.
You don't think about it, right?
Yeah, I don't. That's it. I don't think about it.
We have fucking air. We got nature. We got actual real. So when you do grounding too, how long have you known about grounding? I feel like I've known about it for so long and never actually properly done it.
But I've never properly done it.
Was it the other day? I've been working on this project, and it's been going well, but it's taken a little while. And then we went out and did grounding that day, and I literally went back home and finished all the work in like an hour or two that I had been working on for weeks. It was like my mind just cleared out, and I just saw everything so clear in front of me. And because I know when you do grounding, your blood cells in your body, and I haven't actually done the test, but there is a way to see it if you have like a, what are they called? You look at your blood.
A blood analysis, like a microscope.
You can draw your blood in the morning and look at it. We should do that. We should actually do it and record it. And you look at it, and the blood cells are clogged or close to each other, and then you ground and they separate. Yeah, and you can actually see the blood cells separate. So I think we should actually just get it and like actually show it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That things actually do change in your body when you do this, and you want to find actual earth, which can be complicated if you live in a city. We're in a city, so don't go on no fake grass or cement or asphalt or whatever, because that's not earth. So we go to the mountain because it's the best thing I can think of. I'm sure there is actual.
And again,
in other
don't
places,
overthink it. Like don't overthink things. Like just do it. Like I literally, I just put this like on and we just go. Like, so nothing has to be perfect at all. Like that's the part of life, is that you got to discover things for yourself. You got to test things out for yourself. You got to always investigate for yourself. Even what I say, investigate for yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just always investigate. So
stop listening to things. Even here.
Yeah.
Don't even take our word for shit. Like, take this information and go try it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And go fucking try it, because I only talk about things I've tried, but it doesn't mean that I don't think anyone should trust anybody.
Right.
And I swear I say this every week to people. Don't take my word. Fucking do something.
Do it.
Don't take my word. Don't take her word. Don't take fucking the government's words.
Yeah.
Definitely not their word.
Yeah.
But don't take anybody's word for anything without actually applying things and trying and seeing for yourself.
Right.
If something sounds like, I listen to people that I find reliable, but doesn't mean that every single thing these people say is true. No. Or maybe it's true to them.
Yes.
That's another thing.
Yes.
Some things might be true to me, but not to you. Like, everyone has their ways. Then there is obviously a thing that, does food make people sick? Yes, of course, that's facts.
Right.
And does taking medication cause shit in your body? Well, yeah, that's fucking facts.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, like, you got to start doing things and trying and seeing for yourself. And it doesn't happen overnight.
No.
Never give up. We lost the fucking tripod here before in the fucking mountain. And Morgan go down, and I see her like look around. She's like, what the fuck? And then I see her grab it, and I'm thinking in my head, never give up. And she screams, I never give up. I'm like, that's the fucking way. Never give up.
Persevere.
Some things can happen fast, and some things don't happen fast at all.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But don't give up anyway. Even if some things might take many years, depending on what it is.
Right.
But still, don't
and it's how you see it. You know what I mean? I didn't go down there being like, oh my god, if I don't find this tripod, blah blah blah. I went down there like, it's almost like an adventure. Like, I'm gonna get this thing. I'm gonna get it.
She already decided she found the tripod.
That's it. I decided. So contrary action. I said I'm going to do it. That was because before, normal people, I'd be like, dude, this is a mountain. How the hell am I gonna find this shit? Right? I decided I was gonna do it, and I found it.
People should just apply. This is homework. This is the homework. Something that you have not been able to find in a while, whatever it is, all the people, maybe you can't find this shoe or sock or this book you've been looking for, whatever the fuck it is, start telling yourself that you found it already.
Yes, you already
and
found
tell yourself every single day. That's a simple test, free, that won't take that long.
Yeah.
And then I bet, let's say that, okay, so just like what? Let's say you're looking for a shoe that you can't find, right? Okay. And let's say that the shoe is actually gone, like for real gone. Somehow you're gonna get a sign that it's gone, so you know that it's gone, and there's no purpose to look for it.
Yes.
Or you'll find the shoe.
Yes. Like, there's still a
direction
to go in, like to go forward. Like, yeah.
It's like I've seen the red car game or whatever it's called. The red car game. I think that's what it's called. That's how they're doing a game to prove this to people. So let's say that you and me, when we drive back home, you're gonna tell me how many red cars you see on the way, for example, right? Okay. So here's the thing. Now you start thinking about red cars, right?
Yeah,
typically if I asked you now, how many red cars did you see on the way? Hey.
3.
Did you? Are you sure?
No,
you have no clue.
I have no
because you weren't
clue.
paying attention to it.
Yeah.
But then if I tell you, look for red cars, you're gonna see them everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Because you are not applying your energy to this. And this goes for everything. If you apply your energy to something, it's gonna appear to you. So that's like a very simple, kind of stupid way to explain it. If you apply your energy onto something, it will come to you. So if you apply your energy to, okay, let's say that you hate your job, and somehow you want a sign or something, and you want a new job, right? So either you could say, okay, let's say you're manifesting that, okay, I got a new job. But let's say you don't know what the job is, because it would be easier if you knew, like, I'm gonna get a new car dealer job, or whatever the fuck it is. But let's say you don't know what kind of job you should have. So then you ask or say that you want a sign for, like, what am I supposed to do with my life? Like, what am I supposed to do with my life? Because that's what I did before.
Yeah.
Did I show you my vision board?
Yeah.
My first vision board is like a fucking chaos. It's so much shit on there. I swear there's like 50 plus things on my vision board.
Yeah.
And then I started applying these questions, and then this has only been a couple of weeks. I redid my vision board the other day. And how many things are on my vision board? Seven things.
Not that many.
It went from like 50 plus things to 7, because it's so clear to me exactly what I want now.
You had to start somewhere.
Yeah,
right?
You got to start somewhere.
Like, and you started with chaos, so it's okay.
Chaos
it's okay to not know where you're gonna go, right?
But then you got to start. So my application at first, before I know what I want, is to find the answers to it. And I can't say how. I said everyone has their ways. Like, I heard you on the way up how you do things. Like, you say thank you, blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
I don't do it that way. I have my own way of doing it. And it doesn't matter whatever the fuck that is for people. But people love to say, okay, so let's say you're sick and you want to be healthy, right? Don't walk around saying, oh, I am going to be healthy one day. You're telling yourself you're sick.
Yeah.
Stop fucking saying that. Say to yourself, I am healthy and I am well.
Yeah.
And I'm strong.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking,
yeah.
all the things.
I that's how I do it. I say
applying the feeling.
I'm so grateful for my health. I'm so grateful for this. That's how
even if it's not already there.
No, because gratefulness is the highest frequency. Gratitude is the highest frequency. Like don't quote me because I need to go get a book, but I'm pretty sure it is the highest frequency.
Still apply it.
Yeah.
You still say it because let's say you say, "Oh, I will be healthy." When the fuck are you gonna be healthy?
Right, and you're telling yourself you're still sick when you say
that. In 30 years when you die? Like what? Come on, people. What kind of shit is that?
When the government takes care.
Are you gonna wait for the day that maybe magically you became healthy to say it? Like I don't understand.
A magic
it's never
pill.
Gonna come. The day is never gonna come.
A magic pill, a magic drink.
And I bet if we could take all the people that are healthy and successful and have reached the goals they said, if we put all of them in the same, that's why when you meet people like this, we all just fucking connect because we're like, yes, that's it.
Yes.
And when I meet somebody and we don't connect, it's because they don't think like this.
Right.
And that's why I meet people that think like this, we always seem to connect.
Yes. And then our energies get higher together, and that's what life's supposed to be about. You know what I mean? Like challenging each other, bringing each other to our highest selves, being our best selves every day, and being around people that want to do that as well. Like you don't want to be in an environment where you know what I mean? Like somebody doesn't have that same type of attitude as you. Like it does matter. It really, your environment matters. So yeah.
This is a good one. It's 20 minutes. That's a good time.
That is good.
So the bottom line here is basically anything.
Comfortable
this is the joke.
with being uncomfortable.
Yes. And also everything you've ever learned in life, what you're supposed to do in scenarios, do the fucking opposite. Yeah. And then you'll probably be fine.
Do the opposite. Contrary action. Contrary action. Okay, if it feels uncomfortable, you're probably supposed to do it.
Leaning to that right now,
usually when people say things to you that bother you, it's because it's in you. Because it's you know what I mean? It's about you. If someone were to say a thing and I totally don't believe it, I don't give a fuck.
Nope.
Right?
Also,
But
we listen to
bothers
podcasts
me
on the way here, and they always say, which is so fucking true, you have the life you deserve.
Yeah.
Every single person deserve both.
Earn. Yeah.
Every person in the world have the life they earned and deserve.
Yes.
So think about that. You have the life. If you think your life is shitty, it's because that you did that.
Yeah.
You made it that way.
Yes. And I have made my life shitty.
I'm not talking about newborn babies that get born from absolute garbage.
These are decisions that I have accumulated over the years. But guess what? I can change my decisions every single day. I can restart my day any time of the day. And now I have made a huge decision, and it's I love my life right now.
And here's it, the talking proof who's been on the rock bottom. And she's okay.
The lowest
of the rock bottom.
And I can climb a mountain, and guess what? There's going to be another mountain.
That's the next episode story. And be pure blood. If you're not pure blood. If you are pure blood, think about your health. If you're not pure blood, think about it even more. Let's just say that.
Okay.
And if you're pure blood, come get some swag.
Peace.
And you need coaching help? You need peptide help? Talk next time. Now we're gonna probably sit here a little longer.
Check out.
And then now it's no phone day. Fuck off, guys.